Brady with AVLFX.com, audio, video, and lighting effects, where you can always buy and rent gear for less. We're going to compare a few of the 10mm basic uplighting, so let's dive on in and check it out. Alright, here in front of us we've got 4 models of RGB and RGBA 10mm LED uplights. Here from my right, we're going to start with the Chauvet Slim Par 56. We have the American DJ Mega Par Profile. We've got the Eternal Lighting Flat Par RGBA, and we're going to introduce a new product a little bit later today, the Elite Par RGBA by Eternal Lighting. We've got here the Chauvet Slim Par 56. We have red, green, and blue LEDs. There's a total of 108. There's 36 red, 36 green, and 36 blue. Here we have the American DJ Mega Par Profile. We also have red, green, and blue. We have a total of 108, just like the Slim Par. There are 26 red, 46 green, and 36 blue LEDs. Next we have the Eternal Lighting Flat Par Pro. Also red, green, and blue. And we're going to add one more color, amber, to the mix. There's a total of 144 LEDs, 36 red, 36 green, 36 blue, and 36 amber. And finally here on my left we have the Elite Par by Eternal Lighting. There's a total of 198 red, green, blue, and amber LEDs. There's a total of 48 red, 48 green, 48 blue, and 54 amber. So we've got quite a bit more LEDs in this one. They're also 10mm, so that's why we included this particular fixture inside of this side-by-side comparison. Okay, in the Slim Par 56 by Chauvet and the Mega Par Profile by American DJ, they have the same number of LEDs, but there's a little different ratio. In the Slim Par 56, we've got an equal number, 36 LEDs, where in the Mega Par Profile, we have an odd combination of red, green, and blue. The reason for that is when we're trying to create white using all 3 colors, you're going to get a little more accurate white balance in the American DJ. However, you do get a little more color brightness in the Chauvet. When we get to the red or to the greens, any colors that you're going to be mixing with greens are going to be a little bit brighter in the American DJ Mega Par Profile. Alright, with the Flat Par Pro by Eternal Lighting RGBA, it's going to compare a lot to the Slim Par 56 as far as it's got 36 of each color, red, green, and blue, but it also has 36 amber. So that's another color that it's going to add to the mix. So when you're trying to create those warm colors at weddings, peaches, pinks, flesh tones, and ambers, it's going to help you out there, and it's got a total of 36 of the amber. Also with the Elite Par, you've got the amber, and this is going to give us quite a bit more. This has a 54 LEDs, so adding quite a bit more LEDs to the mix. There's also another light that you can include in this side-by-side comparison. Unfortunately, we don't have that demo here today, but that's the Chauvet Slim Par RGBA, and that would also compare with the Flat Par Pro and the Elite Par by Eternal Lighting. Okay, here we have these uplights shining up the wall as an actual uplight. And looking at the color, I'm not sure if it shows on the video or not, but it appears that the red on the American DJ is a tad bit darker. It's got a darker, more of a richer red. So some of those pinks and things like that may pop out just a little more with the American DJ. It seems like the Chauvet and the Eternal Lighting have a similar red, more of an orangier tint, but still a good red. Next we got green, and you can kind of see the beam angle that they make. They're all pretty similar as far as the beam angle. All the greens look pretty similar. Blues, all the blues look very similar. And then the one other color that you're going to be getting with the Eternal Lights is an amber. And this is going to help you when you're creating those warm colors, those ambers. That's going to give you one extra color. The Chauvet Slim Par 64, which is not shown here today, also has amber, so you can get some of those warmer colors by using that amber LED. Now we're going to jump into the internal onboard programming for each light. We're going to start with the Chauvet Slim Par 56. First, here you've got your DMX, where you can actually set your DMX values 1 through 512. Next, you've got 7 different pre-programmed color macros that are on board. Pink, yellow, white. You've got 7 different colors. Next, you've got your actual programs that are built in on board. Each program does something different. You have your program that switches between 7 different colors. You've got fading, switching, and you've got a total of 6 pre-built-in programs that you can choose from that are on board. Next, you have the speed. This will actually adjust the speed of the programs that you've preset. Okay, here you have your color mixing on board, so those that like to just set a color and forget it, you can actually dim each color individually, your red, your green, and your blue. You got your red 1 through 100, you can dim it all the way down, create nice colors like pinks and purples, your red, and your green. You also have 3-channel mode or 7-channel mode. 3-channel mode is nice when you're mixing multiple different types of lights, LED lights, and you just need the basic RGB functions. And then you have a 7-channel mode, which gives you some of the other functionality of the light, like strobe, macros, and dimming. All right, here we've got the Mega Par profile by American DJ. We're going to jump into the onboard programming. Here you've got your DMX functionality. You've got your color mixing on board, so you can choose from your red, your green, and your blue. And you can set a color on board, mix, and dim it. You have a variable from 1 to 255 to mix between. You have your sound active mode here, and you've got a total of 8 different sound active modes. So depending on the mood for the night, you have 8 different sound active modes to choose from. Here, the next programs that are built on board, you actually have a nice fade, where it will fade through the different colors. You can go through the different fade modes, and you can adjust the speeds, or you can actually go to just a color change, where it jumps from one color to the other, and then you have a combination of both. Lastly, you have your color mode, where you can actually switch through the onboard colors that are pre-built in. You have a total of 7 pre-built in macros. So very nice menu by American DJ. Definitely like their menu and their pre-built in programs. Okay, here we have the flat Par Pro RGBA and the Elite Par RGBA by Eternal Lighting. And what we wanted to do was actually kind of introduce the new Elite Par. Many of you know the flat Par Pro RGBA by Eternal Lighting. It's got all the standard features like you're going to see on most up lights. Your address, your channel mode, you can do different channel modes, 7-channel mode, 4-channel mode, to kind of go through all the different features. You've got your master and slave. You've got manual settings, so you can actually adjust the colors on board, your red, your green, and your blue, and your amber. So those of you that want to set a color and forget it, you can actually go in and adjust those here. And then you also have a sound active mode, 1 sound active mode, and 15 different pre-built-in colors. Now the Elite Par is going to have all these same features, but one thing that we wanted to show on the Elite Par is the new wireless DMX capability. The Elite Par is going to match as far as the menu and the programs on board go. They have 3 different sound active modes, and they're going to match the battery powered Cube series. So basically this is going to be much like the Cube series, the only difference is that you plug it in. Now it also has a wireless DMX function where you take one of the Eternal Light's Y sticks and you can plug it in, and it'll actually deliver the power to the stick. So you don't have to plug in the wireless DMX receiver. The thing that's nice about the American DJ Mega Par profile, all of your cables go in one side and then out the other as you're linking them together. Power in one way and DMX, and power and DMX out the other way. So you can link them and daisy chain them together. On the flat Par by Eternal Lighting and the Elite Par, all of your cables go in underneath and you link them together that way. On the Chauvet slim par, all of your cables will be going directly down towards the floor. So you need to make sure you have the brackets on so you have enough distance to clear underneath. Alright, our last side-by-side comparison, we're going to talk about the price, the most important factor. So we're going to start with our Chauvet Slim Par 56. We've got this one at a cool $99. Next, the Mega Par Profile by American DJ, also $99. Then you step up to the Flat Par Pro RGBA, add that fourth color, the amber. This one maps at $169. Last, we have the Elite Par by Eternal Lighting. This is the big brother to the Flat Par Pro. It adds the fourth color of the amber and also the wireless DMX stick. This one maps at $289. So give us a call here at AVLFX.com. We'll hook you up with a great price. Also, hit us up on our message boards. Let us know what items you'd like to see on our next side-by-side video. So we'll see you next time comparing these items side by side from AVLFX.com.